So you go down to Act 3. Act 3 notes. So we're going to be doing the trial for the Lich Necromantic Conduit, significant damage boost. And we're swapping to a Despair Curse, as is stated here. Grab will take Mark. This is level 7. It has to be a level 7 preferably because it's easier to do it with level 7. Otherwise, it takes more dexterity requirement. If you didn't get one or saved one, if you just buy one on the market for like an extra 2, it's very cheap. You can just do that. Don't level, take Mark, and Mark for Death is the important part here. Continue to fill out support gems. When you reach the Utsal zone, you make sure you bind the grenade-throwing Volguard, bind Spectre. You can swap them immediately or after end of Act 3. Recommend swapping when you have 4 Spectres active at a time, ideally with 1 Skeletal Storm Mage for shocking the enemy. That's when the switch comes in, which you'll see when we switch over to Act 4. That's when we're going to use Spectres for leveling. This is where things are going to be completely insane for leveling with the minions. They get a design overall. They're consistently giving us more and more tools to work with, Dakura. So it's just getting consistent upgrades. So that's basically the notes for the Act 3. So we're going to be taking that into consideration. Skill-wise, no other changes other than that we know that once we ascend, we're going to replace our vulnerability with the Despair Curse because we're playing Lich, as the notes told us. We are going to want Devil Take Mark. I didn't save a level 7 skill gem because I'm stupid, but it's fine. But that's basically what we're going to be doing now, and the skill tree we're following. Let's continue. In this zone, we're also going to be getting our very first socket. And as you can see now, we have 3 sockets on multiple abilities. In our case, we already have Essence Drain. My next priority will be the Sniper Minion or saving it for the Spectres. It depends on how well and comfortable we feel about it. I am going to save it for Spectre myself because the idea is in Act 4 is that we're now going to be running with Spectre. So this is the setup we're aiming for, and that's going to be in the interlude, adding some more minions. But in Act 4 setup, we're going Spectre. So the guaranteed Jewel Orb, I will save that unless I drop an extra one. That is what I'll be doing, and I don't have a spare one right now. So we'll see how it goes. If I feel like I need damage, I'll just drop it, and I'll put it on my Sniper Minions for more damage. That's basically the plan right now. There we go, we have 14 Unearthed Minions. Everything's fine. All we have to do now is Essence Drain to follow up with some Unearth. Wait, my act count is 1 too far? Wait, I'm in Act 3. Yeah, no, I'm in Act 3. What are you talking about? How is my act count 1 too far? I was saying I'm saving a Jeweler Orb because at the end of Act 3, we're going to be switching into the Act 4 setup. How am I 1 act too far then? I was just explaining why I'm not going to use the Jeweler Orb because I dropped one before. If you don't drop one before end of Act 3, yes. Because end of Act 3 is when you get access to the Spectre that we're going to want to use. You're not going to use any Spectres before the end of Act 3. Our goal with this act is getting to the end of Act 3 so that we can get the Spectre that we want to use. That is literally the whole purpose of this entire Act for us right now.
Is that all?
Oh, we could use an Abyssal Spectre as well. That's fine. I just don't think it's worth it personally. I want to make sure I have 4 Spectres. We get some Unearthed Minions. Make sure the curse is up. Have all our buffs up and running. Make sure Essence Drain is there. It wasn't. There we go. Now we have damage. Reapply the curse. Get my buffs up. Essence Drain. And this should be easy from here. There's a Sapphire Jewel. Right, we get some minion damage in this. We didn't. Mana regen. I can regal it because we have so many rare. Put that socket in, we get a little bit of mana regen. Doesn't really matter. Level 9 skill gem. We put this on the Skeletal Sniper. Still can't. Fuck me. I thought it was going to be enough. Support level 3. You can check our skill gem if there's anything we're changing. For example, rapid attacks can go higher on the Skeletal Snipers. We don't care too much about it, but we will be using higher level on it later. There's a bunch of support gems that we can go for. Feeding Frenzy, Sniper Minions, for examples. In our case, if I go to Skeletal Sniper and I say, hey, rapid attacks, the next level is a level 4 uncut, so I can't even do that, right? They would have to be like Feeding Frenzy, and that's not worth using unless we have an extra socket in it. So for now, we're just going to save these on the side, and we'll see if we apply them later. Life, all resistance, chaos res. Only 23 strength for that, okay. Easy peasy. And I did drop a jeweler orb, actually. I missed that. My bad. I did drop a jeweler orb, which means that in this case, I can put a feeding frenzy in. So now my snipers will do more damage, because in this zone, we're going to be picking up a guaranteed jeweler orb drop. And that one I will be saving for the specters. And I have specters here somewhere, didn't I? Not sure if I picked it up. I didn't. I am not switching to Abyssal Spectre now. That's a Lich. I'm not going for that. If they remove the reservation of faces from helmets, nope. It's still there. Here's the spread. As a Strength Contagion doing God's work. Let's get our minions tankier. Our next goal right now is getting a Rattling Scepter, let's be real. Minion damage. Okay, so I'm going to give you the minion rant. It's very simple. In Path of Exile, if a modifier states that it applies increased chaos damage to you, or let's say physical damage, that applies to you, not your minions. Because minions are separate entities. They are their own beings. They have their own wives, their own families to feed. And when you log out of the game, do you think your minions just sits in your hideout and waits for you? No, they go home to their families. They've done their day's work. 9 to 5ers, you know? And therefore, whatever you have applies to you, not to them. They are allies, and they are considered allies, and they're considered minions. So if you have nodes on the tree that says minions gets this and that, this or that, that would apply to them. But if the modifier that you're getting doesn't state that it applies to minions, it will not apply to minions. We're going to take the checkpoint back because we need to go to the top left corner. This is the exit, by the way. But we are going for not the top side. It's not, maybe here? I doubt it's there. I'll check though. We're looking for the camp that gives us the guaranteed jeweler orb. Holy, they hurt. Here's the spread. Thank you. Will it be his SRS? Nope. No, we dropped the spirit gems. Not needed. Yes, Aloysia, you can make your amulet apply to your minions. That is possible. It's not worth it, but it's possible. Is the hanging tree. We are looking for the other node, which is the camp. Might be on my left though. We're gonna find out. Unless it's down here. Holy fuck, the body blocking. Could be down here actually, because it should be in the foresty areas. There it is. We kill these two rares. We kill this guy, and then when we open up the chest down there, or the basket, we will get a smaller jeweler orb guaranteed. There we go. Now I have the smaller jeweler. I'm going to put that aside because we're going to use that on a spectre gem. Take the checkpoint. Get out of here. Done and done. Easy peasy. Titan Summoner worth it? I didn't like the result of it, no. Personally.
Oh, be shy.
Yeah, I need a Rattling Scepter, dude.
Until next time.
I need a Rattling Scepter badly.
You're not don't drink the water. Be wary.
Rattling Scepter. Really need it. How and when do you farm for Bones of Ulur? I don't. I farm currency. And then when I can afford it and equip it, I buy it. There's no good way to target farm it. Yeah, I've been very unlucky with level of minion skill Rattling Scepters. They do make a big difference for the efficiency of this build for leveling. But as you can see, even if you get unlucky, you're fine. You don't need it. It's going to... Additional fist damage and extra projectiles. Okay, dude. That's... Wow. Anyways, as you can see, you don't need it. It will lower your damage output for bosses specifically. Here's a Rattling Scepter. Do I have an Alch Orb? I do. Boom! You know, I have a Chaos. YOLO. Never mind. Fuck's sake. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
Another day, another treasure.
Absolute doggy poo-poo gear. Good rest on that one, though. We need some Sapturs.
I will put you down.
Well, oh well, oh well. We'll find one eventually. Level 9 skill. We could just switch over to the spare. So I don't forget. I'm gonna get the Spectre gem. Because I will forget about it. I don't sit there without one. Not the best choice to do that, but I know I'll forget, so. A little nice little drop, so. Can I get a Rattling Scepter, please? I'm begging you.
Too much clutter.
We could use the gnawbone, like these jawbones. There's no suffix on this one, so I can't do it on that one. But yes, we could use a jawbone to try to get a veil mod, but that's one way of doing it if you really want to push it, but the odds of it is very low. But if you really want to push it, that is a way to do it. At least this season. Honestly, I am kind of willing to do that. I have to go back to the Mastodon lands though. And do that. By the way, we're about to fight the one boss that everybody seems to be terrified of for some odd reason. It makes no sense to me. So I'm looking for an amulet with spirit or level of minions. So every time I find an amulet that is blue, like I'll always identify it and check. Yeah, we're gonna fight the monkey that everyone seems to be so fucking terrified of, which is weird to me. Just dodge it, man. It's not that hard. Watch this. Oh, he does that attack. Okay, great. Look at that. Dodged. Look at that. Dodged. Dodged. Dodge. Here's the follow-up one. No, that's not the follow-up. Here's the follow-up then. No. Get to the side on that one. He rolled on me. So apparently people that are playing hardcore are for some reason struggling with this guy. And it makes no sense to me. It's like, it makes no sense to me why they would struggle on this. It's beyond me that so many people are struggling on that. Wild. I'll take some strength so I can equip some shields we saw earlier. You can't dodge the pillar. I mean, if you don't know how to dodge with your character, you see, that's the problem when people don't play minion builds. That's literally the problem. Because they don't have to think about positioning that much. Whereas minion players have to think about positioning all the time. It is possible to die in this fight. Like, if you fuck up, you die. And that's why people are terrified for it in hardcore. That's the only reason. They're terrified that they're going to make a mistake and then die, because it's a very high risk that you do get one shot on that fight. But when I play hardcore, I don't skip. I go straight for him and just dodge to the side. It's not that hard. There are way harder fights. I just find it funny when I see like the hardcore streamers, like hardcore PoE gaming streamers, skip the fight because they're scared. And then I see them go in mediocre geared versus uber endgame bosses in PoE 1. Because that's like some of the stuff they do there, that's something I would not do. But they're scared of a monkey in the campaign? Bruh. It just makes no sense to me. I feel like it's been turned into this meme thing more than an actual scary thing. Oh, it's definitely easy if you stay close to him. His attacks are super slow. You're close and comfy with him. Basically, you go up to the monkey. And once you've gone up to the monkey, that's not close enough. People, that is not close enough. You need to get your scuba gear on and deep dive into his rectum. Inspect it thoroughly. If you do that, you're good. That's close enough. Oops, misclick. That would be close enough. I need to sniff for the monkey. Jesus Christ. The Asak Bog Witch over here in the Asak Bog. This gives you spirit, by the way. So I like to prioritize going to the zone as soon as I see it. My mini build Inferno is dropped out Heart of the Well last night at level 90. GG. Hope we're having fun with it. Someone called Peter. Bro! What's wrong? I'm being helpful to the wildlife of Rayclast. There's nothing wrong with that. They should be paying me, if anything. They should be paying me, man. Loving another witch? Yes, but this time I'm leveling a lich. A little lich bitch. A little lichy bitchy. We gotta find a witch. Essence drain. Is it in there? It might actually be. I don't think it is. It could be. Unless it's on here on the right. No, it's over here. Got it. Got it. Gorgorbog. Aktakvakta.
A stick. You're embarrassing us, Azak Witch.
Spidey 85X subscribed with Prime and included the message for you.
Muck. Oh shit, that fire does way more damage than I thought it would. Monka. Give me some unearth minions, because I don't happen to have... Oh god. That fire does so much damage. I used to doing this fight without a rattling scepter.
I draw the line at children. Less provoked, of course.
Right, spirit from that one. Get a spirit gem we're not going to use. Alright, let's go. She can't sprint in combat. True. Pretty fast with the campaign. Would have been faster if I didn't slow down for the sake of explaining everything. But yes, it's once you get used to this and you know what you're doing, the campaign is pretty fast. Bleed.
Witches like her give the system.
Sell.
My tribe. See you.
Dump these. I'll save a couple of those.
What do you
All right. Can I get...
take care?
What am I looking for? It's just a scepter, right? I don't think I need anything else. It's pretty much just a scepter. So let's go to Alva
How can I help?
and get me a rattling scepter. You know what? It's gonna hit if I regal it.
Anything else you'd like to be rid of?
It failed. I can't jawbone it because I don't have an omen to do it to get us the guaranteed suffix. I could jawbone it now and pray it hits a suffix mod. I did. So that's this orb here. It desecrates a rare weapon or quiver. And if the item is full, it will remove one random modifier for it. So we can do this just for the sake of it, because I'm getting a little bit desperate here. Not having a rattling scepter is really annoying. So what happens now is we have to go to the Well of Souls. I haven't unlocked that because it's a lightless passage. We got to go back to the Bone Pits and find the Mastodon Bandlands. So we're going to do that. And hopefully this will allow us to get this. Hopefully. You said you wanted to remove it. I told you to... Wait. Oh, that wasn't for me. Bro, you brought it, KB. Stop. Lightless passage. These monsters are a little too low for us to give a shit about. Is it over here? What was the checkpoint there, though? Really? We have to do this either way at some point for crafting in the end game, so you might as well do it now. This is a way to help getting a Rattling Scepter. And since we have some of these items, we might as well try them. That's not the right way. Come on. Wait, I'm in the bone pit. Am I in the wrong area? Look away, chat. It didn't happen. Look away. Look away. Look away. Look away. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Not a word. Not a goddamn word. Oh, come on. Ay, 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 ay. Here it is, Lightless Passage. Let's go. Exactly where I said it was gonna be from the start.
Abyssal spore, still fresh. How delightful.
I'm glad you're all paying attention. I'm just a tourist. So don't worry about me. Don't worry about me, boys. It's just classical tourist behavior. Probably bonked, yeah. Do 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 do. Come on, the fat fuck is in the way, man. Bruh.
Another corpse to serve me.
Let me get to the end, please. I'm not gonna hit it anyways. We're doing all of this and we're gonna get cucked on the reveal anyways, right? Oh no, they tripped me. I'm down! Medic! Should be up here, right? There it is. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you for your video. Crap method was hard for me, but you helped me a lot. My pleasure, dude. Glad it's working out for you, dude.
I won't be going.
All right, let's see.
Whatever's waiting.
Veil of Soul, please. You see, it failed.
Dragged from the depths and into
It failed.
my hands.
It failed. All right, well, we can keep going now. Got the waypoint here, which is this one. I wonder if we benefit despite the level. We can try doing this. I need 57 in, so next level. Actually, we'll just go back to town and do this. Because we have increased damage on this. Since we have increased damage modifier, it's more damage, but survivability is not, like, we lose out on that. But now we have Vile Mending, so we could probably get out of it, like, get away with it. All right, so we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that into intelligence. Can I equip it now? I can. Okay, thank you. Save this in case it fails me, and that gets me another minion. But most importantly, I get 2 skeletal warriors now. Actually, I get 3 with my current spirit count. We'll try this out because we get increased damage modifier from this. Back to the Barons. Last year for 3 to 1. Normally that would be worth it, but you lose the levels of the gems as well, and the weapon and the higher level can drop higher tier of plus level skills. Okay, so we are doing do dex now. Next level int. This should be fine. Is this a little cave? It is. The specters don't get reduced reservation costs. By the way. My minions come over here. Thank you.
Another corpse to serve me.
So specters with levels don't reduce the spirit cost. They have a flat rate cost no matter what you do to them. You'll have to do reservation increased efficiency modifiers. That's the only way to get out of that spirit cost.
Rather colorful here, but deadly.
We're going to be ascending, and that's going to give us a ton of damage, by the way. I did a final boss in Act 2, and now half an hour ago. 40 minutes. I mean, I was AFK to eating as well. We're already 4.5 hours plus my food break. Well, with my food break included, actually. Essence Drain, Contagion. I'll show you some neat trick in the Jikwani Sanctum as well to speed up that process. That's one of my most hated zones in this game. But there's some neat tricks one can do to fixing that. You will. I'm going to be abusing respawn at checkpoint. It's a dead end. What do you have? Wait. Oh, that's for me. Man, I was reading a comment. It's like, what do you mean? But you saw you responding to someone else. Lich Infernalist. I'm doing the Lich version right now. Blue pack of monsters. They usually give good XP, but I want to loot there. We're moving up. Ay. Chimera. Hell, man. Yes, glad he's gonna get instantly stunned. You see, the damage is significantly better now with Rattling Scepter, even though we don't have the level. Just us being able to get some more reliable unearthed minions out makes a world of difference. As you can see. Skill gem.
A relic of chaos, it seems.
We have this. And we can take the Despair Curse now. We don't need vulnerability. We're already breaking armor. That can go away because that's what the guide told us to do. And what we're going to want to do is this. We need to go to the County Sanctum. We have Venom Crypts that I haven't done in the Venom Crypts. So we're going to do that as well. And we're going to ascend. Place of Cocaine Ants? No, that's from my endgame build. It's a different build. In this area, we need to find Soul Cores. Right here.
Just what I need.
Socket this in and go from there.
Oh, goodness. It away this mechanism.
They always give 2 bone costs to each if you use the Gigantism. Don't know actually. Maybe. I haven't looked into it actually. It's a good question.
Get out of my way.
You don't have to give them Gigantism. You can just support them with hulking minions. Give me a second. Yeah, the hulking minions. Like I said, I don't know. It's a good idea. If it works. It's a good idea either way. In this zone, by the way, we have the Black Jaw Remnant with a plus sign, which means we're going to want to kill this guy. Does it work? Tested it? All right, thanks.
Yeah,
Then it's still kind of nice to have, but it's not something I would be pushing for. Ulur? Yeah, we're going to want Ulur later for sure. Not during leveling, though. I heard that sound, so it should be up here, right? No? I heard the sound. I heard it again. It has to be here on the side then. Not there. The hell? Oh, fuck is it? I keep hearing. I heard it. I heard the drop sound, man. Down here? No? Well, we need to find 2 of them as well. That hurts. All right. I keep fucking hearing it in my left ear. Got 1 of them. I need 2. I heard another one in my left ear. There. Thank you. And now we have both. Just the exit. No, that's the boss. All right. So there's 2 of them in this zone. Keep the curse up. Keep the dots up. See, we're still armor breaking, so I'm not too concerned. Just keep the curse up. Make sure the dots are rolling. Avoid getting hit. As soon as your minions die, make sure you put up some unearthed minions. Don't stand in that. That's really bad to stand in that. Actually, have to pay attention to what he's doing. It usually helps. And then he dies, so you get the flame core.
Impressive.
Plus fire rust. Nice.
Learn a thing or two from this Hikwani.
Okay. Skill points. We're doing this. Get some intelligence. Now we gotta find the second one. And that's the exit. Dead fucking end, man. Just dead end after dead end. We go next. Come on, let me through. Another one. There are 3, by the way. Third one would lead to room with a bunch of loot, basically. Bro, he's body blocking me. Level 36 for that one. All right, I'm gonna show you a trick here. That's new for the build. Well, I'm playing my build guide, my leveling guide first. We're gonna be doing some rage stuff with the build,
So cool I've ever
the end game.
seen. With this, we could power the mechanism in the wall.
All right, so the trick here is explore as many corners as you can. So that's basically what I'm gonna be doing. I'm just gonna explore a bunch of zones. We're exploring. Exploration. And maybe I'll find one doing this. If that happens, we're not going to do the trick, but I will show you how it works either way. I heard one now. You're not going to explore all of it. Here's the first checkpoint. Oh shit, that's not good. I know there's one on my right now because I can hear it. But when you respawn checkpoints, these will spawn, change the spawn look. Okay, I got both. I'm not going to show you now because I got both. So normally you can respawn a checkpoint over and over and over again. And these quest items will respawn in a new location. But if they respawn somewhere that I've already seen, you will see it on your minimap. So you just run through and explore a bunch of it. And you just click respawn checkpoint. And you're more or less guaranteed to at least get one of them.
Find another.
Because I hate this zone so much.
Pathetic creation.
But that's how you can cheese this area to make it a little faster. Or you can just get lucky like I just did and find both of them. Where are my minions? Hello? Thank you. Good lord. We gotta be a little careful here. The enemies here hurt. There's a rare chest there. I'm gonna want that. I got a quiver. Contagion, Essence Drain. Get your minions power up. We're gonna go for the last one. There it is. Click on the generator. There we go. And we use this to go back here and wait for the light to come out.
Blaze alive.
Easy peasy. New bow with the crude bow. You can make double damage bow. It works even after you swap weapon. I had no idea. That sounds insane.
But it isn't charged.
How about a new bug? Give haste to the companion. The ant doesn't have to have it by default. No, you have to tame the beast for that to work.
Oh dear. Now we just have to remove
The lead is great for crafting. Oh yeah, Garen, absolutely. All right, put our damage up. Stay away from the effects. Make sure the curse is there. Make sure Essence Drain is on. Cast clouds, curses, you name it. Essence Drain. Make sure Essence Drain is always on there. That's like your main damage output that you're casting. Stay away from those. That should give me some unearthed minions. Make sure Essence Drain is on. My curse, gas cloud. Get some new unearthed minions. Let's keep going.
Suffer and die.
Ow. More unearthed minions from this. So that's the perk of having the minions dying, right? You just get tons of new unearthed minions, and your unearthed minions hurt a lot. Speaking of which, I did take a Spectre Gem, so I can do that so I don't forget.
But too weak.
And then we go back to town. We do need to ascend. That's one thing we need to do. Done with my self-built monk. After clearing everything, I want to make a new character speed farm. We can recommend something other than LA. GGG just tweeted out the build of the week with a really cool build you can try.
Need a guide?
That one looks fast as fuck. Don't need that anymore.
Be wary.
And then we got to talk to Alva.
Good luck.
Can we Gamba?
How can I help? Take your time. That I do like the way. Anything else you'd like to be rid of? Bye.
Never mind. Lich Infernalist for the Ant build, my Spectre build. I'd rather do Infernalist personally. So we gotta find Temple of Chaos, and we gotta find Venom Crypt. So I'm gonna start with Venom Crypt. Thank you, Rock, for the summer. Appreciate that, dude. So we go to Jungle Ruins. We're looking for Venom Crypt, which is normally located in the middle of the zone, because I missed it when I was here in the first round.
I am the apex.
Ooh, here's a rare. Easy. There's the trouble camp.
You won't find these in any old market.
All trash. Dead end. Need to find the Venom Crypt. I still recommend SS as a currency farm. I think SSs are very diluted now. I think strong boxes is a better play personally. Strong boxes is always good. So very likely do that instead. Granted, my essence farm that I was doing, I also had boxes included, so. Get some essence drains out since my unearthed minions are doing the spread for me. Emerge. More abyss. What level are we? About to hit 36. That means I can use a level 10 skill gem. There we go. We are speccing this node. We're getting that one upgraded. We're taking the sniper. I wonder if I can squeeze another archer. I cannot. All right. We're just looking for the Venom Crypt. I think that's the monkey, actually. So right now, I'm just looking for the Venom Crypt. Actually, it might be to the left around here. Otherwise, it's going to be south of me. And I'm going the wrong way. South. South, south, south. There it is. Venom Crypt. Well, it's RNG. You can just get unlucky with the box reopening. It's 15%. I mean, that doesn't mean that there's any pity mechanic. It's 15% every time you open it. You can get unlucky 50 times in a row. You get unlucky 200 times in a row. It's extremely improbable, but it can happen. That's just how probability works. I poofed 2 recoms that had a 57% chance of succeeding with a lucky roll. 3 times back to back to back. Lucky roll means that it rolls the 57% chance twice and chooses the better result. And I bricked 3 in a row. It's just RNG. It is what it is. It is what it is. Failing with advantage is the worst. Yeah. Yes, it is. Come on. Picking this up. Like, we're almost at the point where we're just gonna walk through the rest of the content because we're gonna have all guards and they will do ridiculous amounts of damage. Yeah, exactly. According to the AI, the chances of failing 3 times in a row is 0.6%. Yes, but the probability of me failing it, that's very different. Failing 3 times in a row, for that to happen is a small chance, sure. But each time I click, it still has the same probability. No matter how many times I've failed it before or not, each attempt still has the same percent chance of hitting. And people seem to not understand how probability works. Where the hell am I going? Is it over there? There's no shot it's over there. Please don't be over there. It is over there. Fuck me. No way. It's gotta be down here, right? I refuse to believe that it's up there in that corner. I refuse to believe it's up there. I'm stuck. Hello? Game? What's happening? Surely it's gonna be down here in this long and windy path I'm taking, right? I am so confused right now. It is over there. What is this layout? I fucking thought so. Oh yeah. The name of the song, Brothers of Metal, and the song name is Embla's Saga. Like some fucking mana region or something. Preferential decision, by the way.
Don't eat anything colorful.
All right, time to ascend. We gotta do this, ascend, finish this part, and then we're gonna use Specturs. It's gonna be dope. Step by step. It's either in the top right or top left corner, right? I think. Let's not walk into an abyss because they actually hurt.
None can oppose me.
There we go. And I want to get this one. Ow. Dirty spirit. Fuck this. I can't be asked to go back to vendor. I am too lazy. So if it's not here, it should be on the top left, right? If I remember correctly. Come on. Come on, play ball with me. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice to me, please. Okay. Last corner, then now it's here. Now that's the Chimera. Mother ficker. Left side. Unless I get to the bloom area now with the purple flowers. And it's gonna be the very, very, very last place I check. That's a rare over there. Let's kill that one. Picture of Vulcan. People having performance issues. I mean, there are blue pills to help with that. Just saying. I'm just saying. Level up. We get minion nodes now. Thank fuck. Left side for Zitrial. You get out of there so I can get through. Thank you. Why do the areas have to be so goddamn big, man? It's insane. Oh my god, I did find the toxic bloom. And okay, I have to do it. I'm right next to goddamn essence as well. Bro, I am going everywhere it is not. Alright, please have a level of minions. Never mind. Oh my god, I literally am finding everything but the place I need. It's not there, is it? There's no way it's that corner. I would have seen it if I was there. Did they update the zone layouts, or have I just never seen this layout before? This is wild to me. I'm confused. No, okay. Oh my god. I haven't updated. I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Excuse me? I don't want to hear it, chat. I'm getting tired, okay? I don't want to hear a fucking word about this. Not a word. All right? I need you all to just close your eyes, pretend this didn't happen, and everything will be fine. Because here's a deadly nest, right? You can respawn checkpoint. Now, no, it's not always left side void. It can be top right corner. But if you look at this zone layout, where could it possibly be in this zone? Because if it is not top right, and this is the toxic bloom zone, there's only one zone. There's only one place it could be, right? And it's right fucking here. Unless it's here and I managed to miss it, and I don't think so. That would drive me crazy if it's there. Which means it should be there. I'm in the right zone, right? Yeah. I'm going crazy. There's no checkpoint near there either. Okay, dude. Right there, I think it is. Bro, this is insane. Normally, it's from the checkpoint, northeast or straight left. Holy shit, man. Fully clearing the area, man. You sure about that? No, I'm not sure anymore. Because I misread the zone fucking 3 times over. Ay, ay, ay. I ran right by it. This is why it's important that when you're looking for something that you know is going to be at the edge of the map, follow the goddamn wall. Follow the goddamn wall. Or you end up like me. God, the area is just so big.
A practitioner of the dark arts.
It's per minion, yes. That tree. Per minion. You see a professional at work? I am nothing but a tourist, people. I am just a tourist. That's all there is to it. There's nothing else to be stated. I am just a tourist. All right, tips for minion play when it comes to these choices. Stay away from ruin. The monster can't be slowed or stunned. You can live with that. It's a bit annoying versus the boss not being able to stun him. Runes will appear if you call Deadly Lightning. That's fine. Just don't go too crazy. Minus elemental resistances, where our rest is already kind of fucked, so let's not make it worse. So I'll take the runes. But I have like no lightning rest, so I probably would just take the slower stunned because it's just I'd rather run away from the boss than have it not have it do more damage to me with lightning when I'd have a little bit of lightning rest. So I basically look at your character's defense stats when you make decisions on what negative stuff you want to put in yourself when it comes to these things. Actually, you just don't listen to me. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just a tourist. So just ignore me. I'm just a tourist. Move! A professional tourist. I don't know if there is such a thing as a professional tourist. Oh my god, they hurt. It's a 38 zone. I'm 37. Come on. Don't do me like this. It's wild. Ay, ay, ay. Next. Mini build doesn't involve 300 entities around you. Sure. You mean like a travel influencer? But I'm not a travel influencer, am I? Bloody Hearts appear that slowly tethers. We don't want this. Ring of Doom is really annoying. Monsters release deadly volatiles on death. We can do that one, but I have to make sure I remember that's going to be there till I kill the boss. And even the boss will pop it and it might kill me after the boss is dead. So basically, anytime an enemy dies, a small little bubble will chase me down. And then it will pop after reaching me. Which means these things. Stay the fuck away from them. Let them touch you and then dodge them. And even dodge them like this as well. But it's scary if you do that. So my recommendation with this mechanic is just keep running. They'll speed up, they'll touch you, they pop, and you don't get hit by them. All you need is 10% movement speed in your boots. I have 15. Even 10% movement speed will let you outrun them. All you have to do is just keep running. Just don't start casting spells when they're chasing you. Because if you start casting spells whilst they're chasing you, you're going to have to dodge roll out of it. That's how you deal with that mechanic. It's a piece. The big ones you really want to stay away from. They spawn from rare enemies. And this is a death sentence if you want to do anything else but running away from them. Just get ready to dodge if you get stunned and whatnot. So that's how you deal with that specific mechanic. Rax is trying to message me. Got it. Thanks. The red orbs, I think they're physical damage, yeah. It's either fist or hybrid fist chaos.
Don't give up so early.
All right, damage taken with slow increase. We don't want to do that. Monster gain fist is extra chaos or damage extra chaos. Challenging areas turrets that will period is fire lightning projectile. This one is nasty, but it's easier to dodge than the spires or the bubbles. We'll see how this goes.
Powering the monument requires souls.
Nah, fist damage is always red. See, these turrets here, they're gonna shoot lightning damage.
Death and decay.
It'll be a little careful so you don't get accidentally stunned. When you pick up a Vol Soul Core, your character will actually start to degenerate HP. And we do not want to be stationary. Here's a problem with playing minions, by the way. I'm holding this now and I'm burning HP. I have to kill this thing. Because if my minions kills anything when I'm trying to place it in there, my character will try to... my character will be stationary, locking that in place. I might actually die because of this combination of mods, to be fair. Because I'm running out of HP potions right now. It has to die now. This is terrible. I need life flask right now. It has to die.
Death is my power to wield.
I have to place it. Alright, YOLO. So normally it's better and safer to make sure that you clear the area before you
Ego rushes ahead of aptitude.
clear the area before you do it, because you're going to run out of flasks and you can't enter it because you have to place another one. In this case, we do have the chances of doing it again.
Away.
So that's a good example of being fucked by the modifiers. There's actually not much you could have done there because the other ones would have been worse for me as well. But that is a way to do it. In hardcore, you would just wait till you're higher level. So we can take skill speed and do this one. But it's a good show of it, at least. I haven't failed this since point 1. At least, you see, this is why I'm a tourist.
Prove yourself.
Is it going to be edited out? Probably not. Probably not. I don't mind showing if I'm dying. It's fine. I'd rather show the different mechanics because most people are new to the game. They don't know how those mechanics operate or how they work. I hate that mechanic, but the other two would have been way worse for me. Those that would have presented me with the risk of getting just randomly one-shot. That one, at least I could control. But then I got one of those trials where I have to pick up the soul cores, and I made the mistake. Instead of clearing the area around it, if I had cleared the area around it, it would have been fine, right? Because then I wouldn't be stuck there fighting a bunch of monsters and the rare at the same time. I could have had all my minions stay alive better, kill one of the units, which would have been the rare, finish it off, and then do it, and I would be fine. Instead, I was just sitting there cutting around in a circle, praying for the shit to die fast enough. It's a prime example of showing, I guess, what not to do, but it's a good display. I hate Trial of Chaos. I really do, because depending on your build, some modifiers will be easy to deal with, and some will be very detrimental. In Sekima, I feel like I have a little bit more control, but you can get fucked there as well. 40% less defenses is armor, evasion, and energy shield. I have 15% armor, so I'll just take this, because that's free for me. Reduce recovery, I don't want that. I stay away from this if I can, because I want to stun the boss. Melee in Sekima is always fun. Melee in Sekima. I really don't like Trial of Chaos. Even with like high end game gear and like super juiced up character, I'd rather do Sekimai. I think Sekimai is way more fun to do as well. Which is kind of weird because I hate the equivalent of that mechanic in PoE 1. I think I absolutely hate it. But in PoE 2, I don't know. I think it's fun. I enjoy it. It's just better designed in my opinion. Most people don't like either, but I like it. Enjoyable. It's a little break from mapping. That's how it feels. What do we expect to be the third trials? Trial of the Ancestors. Halls of the Dead. It's been spoiled in the art book. And basically what's going to happen is... we do this. Let's check the guide. Skill tree. We are taking the life node as well, actually. So we are taking this for rest for the minions. But I'd think we'll do damage first. Yeah, like once you get a couple of relics, second map becomes very easy. It really does. And once you get the hang of it, so you know like what you need for your build and stuff like that. And with better gear, you don't need other things. No lab? Oh, I hate the lab, dude. Isaro is a very cool NPC in PoE 1. It's a very, very cool NPC. The voice lines and everything is like really cool. I just can't stand doing the lab. You also have to keep in mind, I've done the lab 4 times per character, per league, for years. I'm done doing the lab. Less defenses, we can do this as well. It bare like now level 2 version of this. See, my armor went down. I don't care about this. It's not gonna change much for me. I'm so done with the lab, dude. But it has more to do with the fact that like the PoE 2 version allows me, like, if I ever reach a point where I'm tired of running the Sekima trial, I can just say, hey, I'm gonna do the new one, the Trial of the Ancestors, which is coming sooner or later. Or I can say, hey, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just going to do Trial of Chaos this time. I get the option. In PoE 1, you don't have the option. It's like, you want to ascend? Enjoy doing the goddamn lab, man. You don't like it? Well, sucks to be you, man. Enjoy.
Oh, hell yeah. Chris, the Bane just prime sub in my bank account says thanks for the rent money.
Chris the Bay with the prime. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I think Sekima is just straight up very fun to do. Help, I have no idea what I made and what it's worth. I have no idea if anyone uses that. And I don't do price checks. Good luck. You get asked for price checks a lot. It's partially because I'm one of the few content creators that bothers teaching crafting in a digestible way for new and newer players. So people ask about crafting and then they... Chaos rest? Bad. And they ask because of that. So I think I had fire rest right now. It's cold I have. So I don't touch this one. If you get 7 stacks, it's basically a ghost that's chasing you. If it touches you, he puts a stack of ruin on you. If you get 7 stacks, you just fail the run. So I never touched that one. Damage taken will slowly increase by 1% per second up to 50%. That sounds very fun. I'll I'll take the fire projectiles.
Amongst the flames.
This is the last boss, by the way, for this. And we get the bird. Fuck me. The boss you get to fight is random. This is the worst one.
Well,
Will you prove to be
aren't you a
true
sight?
or fatal?
What exquisite flesh!
Are you gonna do the tornado and fuck with me? We'll be fine. The minions have body blocking and tanking.
How delightfully grotesque!
You continue to surprise.
It's fine. That's not the tornado boss. That's fine. There is one that is way worse that does the tornado. It's another bird. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, tornado's the other bird. I realized. Tornado bird is the worst one. Yeah, I thought that's the one. That's fine. Tornado bird was designed by sadists. Well, you're not wrong. Anyways, we're done. Soul core of the cat. I wonder how much they're going for. 48 exalted. Holy shit, boys are rich.
May the strong grow
Ascend. Now we take necromantic conduit.
even stronger.
And now our mana is fine because we have a soulless form. Now we continue with the campaign. Huge minion damage buff. Basically, necromantic conduit. It burns some of our mana, but we're countering that with our previous ascendancy. Now we're getting damage scaling from our ascendancy, which is 30% of our minions' damage is added as chaos damage now. So now we actually do damage. Now we're going to go to the Matlan's waterways, finish off to the end to get to Utsal. Once we are in Utsal, we go Spectres, and the rest of the campaign is the easiest you'll ever see. Now, you are going to be able to cook food on your graphics card because the Volgards are, well...
Finally, some progress.
testing. Can it apply to you too? Yep. Yep. It does. This is what it does. While you are not on low mana, you and allies in your presence have Unholy Might. What Unholy Might is doing is a buff that grants 30% of all damage as extra chaos. The second screen UTV lags since I have all cards. Nice time to barbecue. Yeah. Oh, fucking barbecue would be good. I already had food. I'm hungry again. But as you might have noticed, now we have a big damage scaling. So the Lich, by the way, compared to the Infernalists, because the Infernalists have better scaling and damage early on thanks to the doggy. You actually get some power scaling early on. The Lich does not get that unless you want to spam your mana flask all the time, which is fine to do. It's just annoying. But this part here, when we get to second ascendancy, is the first time the Lich gets proper damage power scaling. And you'll notice a big difference in damage output. And then we're going to get to Utsal in the end of this act. And once we get there, you don't need anything. Because the Spectres will deal with everything. We do this. Pull the lever. What level are we? We're 38. Everything is prepped and primed. Yeah, I'm basically right now I'm demonstrating the an exact copy of following the leveling guide that we have, and I'm doing it with a Lich version. And I'll post this entire gameplay of doing this as a play with me kind of thing on YouTube. So if anybody wants to follow along what it is I've been doing with this character, you can do so and just follow that on the YouTube video.
I see you've subscribed again.
And then we're going to play around with that and do some fun in-game version of a Lich after this. But we're going to start with going through the campaign. I am currently having no plans to go in Abyssal Lich now. I don't have plans for that. I want to, though. I also have plans for Hardcore Soul Self-Found. I know Kindness said he was going to go start with me as well. But I want to finish this first. And if I don't have anything else after this, then we're going Hardcore Soul Self-Found after that. You show where the Well of Souls is in Act 2? Yes. 2 times, actually. Crafting advice, +3 amulet fractured, 2 suffixes total, best path to get plus spirit. Annul it. Guarantee a prefix exalted, and then you chaos spam the prefix till you hit spirit. Then you craft it. Then you craft it. Make sure the only non-fractured modifier is a prefix, and then you chaos spam the living fuck out of that till you hit spirit. Then you craft it with the way my guide is talking about. With homogenizing exalted omens and all that jazz. All the jazz and all the juice. And all your money. Because that's going to be an expensive craft. But it will also be a really fucking sick amulet once it's done. The flop prefix suffix. No. You want to be able to spam the chaos without omens, or it's going to get really expensive, and that's not worth it, trust me. You want to make sure you have 1 prefix modifier ready to be chaos spammed with your fractured modifier, which is a suffix. The spirit is a prefix mod. You don't want to have anything else that you happen to want to save. You're just going to have to suck it up and accept the fact that that mod's going away in favor of you guaranteeing a much cheaper approach to get your spirits. That is the trade-off for that. I have an amulet for sale right now, which don't have the spirit. I have to desecrate the spirits. And it's like up for 40 divs. If I hit the spirit on it, it's worth like 70, 60 or 70 divs if you hit the spirit on it. And I'm selling it for 40 divs right now. Because I don't have the money to keep trying to get spirits. Adds a prefix? That's not what I said. I didn't say that chaosing a prefix adds a prefix. Wait, what am I saying? It will remove 1 modifier. So essentially what you're looking to do is you want to have 1 modifier left. Did I say you have to keep a prefix modifier? Is that what I said? The prefix don't matter. Oh, I apologize. You need 1 modifier. It doesn't have to be a prefix now, because the chaos will re-roll it. You want 1 modifier besides your you want 1 modifier besides your fraction mod, so that you can chaos spam that into a spirit. Yes, that one doesn't have to be a prefix, because it's going to bounce between prefix and suffix. Sorry. Thanks for correcting me, chat. My bad. I apologize. We have 34 divs. Shush. That sounds insane, Twitchin, mate. Maybe the prices of those have crashed entirely then. If that's the price. But what's the base amulet, Twitch? Is that a solar amulet? Because I'm doing it on a solar amulet. The base I have is a solar. I'm not sure if that changes the pricing of yours. Because if that's a solar, then that's... Oh, dude, the market's completely fucked if that's the case. And I have lost a lot of money. It is a solar. That's a tier 2. Yeah, but still. Wow, that is cheap as fuck, man. GG, dude. GG. That means my amulet will never sell for 40, actually. That kind of sucks. Either you got lucky or the market's fucked, for me at least. Good for you, bad for me. It's fine. It's only pixels. You know what? I'm taking this, then I'm grabbing that. Astromentis, yeah. Astromentis is a ton of attributes. Pretty sick. Ooh. I don't know if it can desecrate this. I don't know if it can desecrate. Oh, sorry, chaos, a desecrated modifier. It would be weird to me if it didn't work. It really would be, but I don't know. Maybe someone wants to try it. What class am I playing? I'm playing a Lich. A little Lichy bitchy. Kima on minions, that would depend on the build. The build guide that I have for endgame is using the global defense modifier for more energy shield. Kedal Lever. Maybe say going to play. I don't know yet. I have an idea, but we'll get there.
Drain away. Reveal.
This crafting's fun. Am I still alive here? I am. Good. Your Bill Rattle Scepter is mandatory? Not mandatory. I've just shown you that it's not mandatory, but it helps a lot. What's up with these loading screens, man? It's insane. Makes no sense. By the way, if you guys want to check out my Energy Drink sponsors, you guys can type !GamerBulk. Check them out.
B1, their queen.
Do, 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 do.
Tribe could use that. Be wary.
Sell out. Sell out. Bulky. No. Maxidon, I'm going to need you to help me get some APT. You're already miles ahead of me, which is good because we need you to be tanky. I need some APT in that Warcraft 3 map. I need to get that talent point, man. And we got to do the challenge fucking thingies as well. You do update vid for minion build. Already have recorded it. We get champ talent point next. As we both need it. Okay, dude.
I'm sure I'd prefer you this way.
It clearly means you're gonna make sure the merch is all sold out.
Right. Aren't you beautiful?
I have no idea what you're talking about, boys. I would never sell out. Oh. You guys like the shirt? You guys like this shirt? What's this? You guys like it? You guys like it? I've spent more than a decade summoning minions in raid class, from skeletons, zombies, to cocaine ants, you name it, I've done it all. But it isn't enough, because I need more. I need to create an actual army. So what I need is you. you can officially join the Minion Battalion with the official Ghazzy TV Minion shirt. Each one has a different role, whether you're a frontline meat shield zombie, a raging spirit wanting to go apeshit, or just a chill golem keeping the chaos in check. The recruitment ends on the last day of September, so make sure you secure your spot in the Ghazzy TV Minion Battalion by getting your shirt today. And at the end of the month, I'll need a right-hand minion, an assistant of sorts, a general to help me run the operations. And by operations, I mean the Minion Dad Empire. Anyone who has purchased and joined the battalion will have a chance to win a custom Spectre t-shirt, personally signed by the one and only Minion Dad G-Man himself, you know, me. This is your only chance for this limited edition t-shirt. So get yours now at GazzyTV.com and enlist as my minion. Hope you guys like that one. Dan sends me every time. Bro, Kikis literally wrote in the instructions to me. It's like, do random shit or something. And I was like, okay. So I just stood there in front of the camera being like, what do I do now? So I was like, started doing weird poses and weird faces and jumping around and shit. And then I sent that to Kikis. I was like, here's what you asked for. And he made that. And it's so good. It just shows how insanely good Kikis is at what he does, man. Fucking cinema. Sounds like fun. Dude, I love it when Kikis have these brilliant ideas. And he's like, yeah, do this and do that. And I'm like, okay. Maxwell and I were sitting on Discord when I was doing it as well. So I told Max, I was like, this is so weird. And it was so cringy. But it turned out pretty well, I'd say. It turned out pretty goddamn well. It was fun.
Take you. A fine little trinket.
Da, 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 da. Ow. Let's go. Anyways, I'm not socketed though, because I'm playing a minion build and I don't need to. I could have put some resistance sockets. That would actually help. But I didn't do this on the launch, and I wanted to show people that you don't have to play this perfectly. The guide is telling you that it's recommended. I'm just saying, I'm showing you how strong this leveling build is, so that people who even play this half-assed should be having a good time with this build. I literally did a trial. Well, I did fail once, to be fair. I did fail the trial once. But, that's with negative fire res, 9% lightning, and Seer Chaos. It's like, it's fine. It's fine. A cool shirt. Glad you like it, dude. Yeah, I think most casual, chill gamer approach to playing this game will half-ass the guide. But that means it's even more important that the guide is as good as I can make it. And I think that we've succeeded on that. I'm very happy with what we accomplished with this. Guys, I'm being attacked by a rare guy here. Minions, do something. Hello.
Is my power to wield.
Any League of Legends Nick recommendation based on PoE or Minion Necro? League of Legends? I'll have you know. I'll have you know. I have played with Dendi, Gork, Thompson. Help me out here, chat. Well, actually, lol_nemesis was there as well, and he's from League. We don't like it. It's all shit. The boys. We had all the boys. It was such a cool experience. Like, for those of you who don't know, I played for a team called GPG in Dota 2 before I started streaming. This is like 13 years ago or something like that. Played in an amateur A-series league. We were in top 10 teams. We're pretty good. I played 4th, 5th position. And Mythic reached out to me. This was like last month, right? So Mythic reaches out to me. It's like, yo, you want to do a Dota promo? And I'm like, what? And then they were like, yeah, they're gonna have a Dota like showdown thing. It was really fun. Oh my god, I'm actually dead. Never mind. It was really fun. So we did this, and I haven't had time to watch much of it, but I watched some of it. Yeah. I saw the last one, the winner. But so they reached out, and I was like, bro, is this going to be like a bunch of streamers who's never played Dota before? And I like tried to explain to them that every season I get myself, well, not the last season or this one, but every season for the past 10 freaking years before that, I've gotten myself Immortal rank every time because I think it's fun. I like playing it. And I tried to explain to them, like, I'm pretty experienced with it. Like, lately, last 2 seasons, not so much, but I'm pretty experienced. So I was concerned that I was going to go in there and be the guy with the most experience of the game, right? And then they gave me the names of the guys participating. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? These guys makes me look like a fucking League of Legends player when I was in my prime. Like the absolute goated players in the fucking Dota 2 world. And it was such a cool experience because I love Dota. So it was very fun. So I played, I got in a team with Cicerin and Cicerin, Thompson, Dendi. Jesus, I keep forgetting all the names. It was we played on Turbo as well. Who's my favorite hero? Dark Willow. Or Ancient Apparition. Both of them. But no, it was awesome. It was very, very fun. Dude, I was like, bro, I'm like, oh yeah, Seb as well. It was Seb, Dendi, Thompson, me, and Sis in one team. Yo, Sims, is Sims in the chat? Hold on. Sims is not here? Hold on. I gotta find the clip. I have to find the clip. Does anyone have the Dota clips? Does anyone have the Dota clips? Shit, I can't find it. Someone find me the Dota clips. Someone find me the Dota clips. Yeah, Sis spams Windrunner. Looking for, okay, I know Mr. Sims clipped it. That's all I remember. Oh, that was fun. That was very fun. Who did you play? We had some randoms. I played AA on one of the games. Yes, there were 2 of them. Well, thanks so much, dude. I hope you like it, man. Please do let me know how the delivery, shipping, and quality of the shirts are. We're being kickies. We're taking as much feedback we can on the shirts. So far, everyone said that it's been good. Both delivery time, shipping costs, and everything has been fine for everyone we talked to. But if you guys are ordering a shirt, I'd love to get some feedback on it. Did you do by Ghazzy TV then? No, just Ghazzy. Just Ghazzy. I had a couple of accounts, but when I played with the team, it was Ghazzy. Nah, I got you what you meant. Ay. South America, the shirts. I'm in Chile. Check out the site. Go to GazzyTV.com and check it out. If it's not possible, talk to Kiki's on my Discord server. Hey, Siv's got it. All right, here we go. What is this? Which clip is this?
Almost got Ghazzy on the way down.
Close.
Yeah, I'm playing Jakiro here. Right, there's clip me being mentioned. Okay. This is my 5-man AA. Look at this.
Oh my god, that's a 5-man ice blast.
Fuck's sake. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck me. Did I just knock at someone? Did I literally just knock on someone? Are you fucking serious? They literally just asked for collaboration with someone I don't even have any contact with. Fuck Twitch, man. Come on, man. Wow. Okay, dude.
Oh my god.
There it is. I knew Shaman Jenkins was casting it. We had Gorka team leading on the other team. We had Excalibur.
That's a 5-man ice blast.
5-man ice blast, boys. That was beautiful. Had a lot of fun. The best which endgame build at the moment? I don't know. I don't know which one is the best. They're using Matthias Crescent Quarterstaff. No, I'm not. Yeah, $10 don on YouTube. Hey guys, you just completed the cocaine ants build using your guide, and I want to thank you for all the time you put into helping people with a smile on your face. Keep being you, brother. Well, thank you so much for the $10, man. I appreciate that, dude. Thanks, sir. Did I just get ding-dong ditched? Wait, was it you? Wait. Did I knock on you, One Mana? Is that what happened? I accidentally knocked on someone's door, man. Was it you? Thank God it was someone who knows we know each other at least. Fuck, man, dude. I was trying to click pause and it just knocked us a like random stream on my left. I was like, what the hell, man? Thank God it was someone at least that we know each other. Fucking hell. I was like, holy shit, did I just literally just... I don't know. It's so weird. I was so confused. Okay, it was you. Thank fuck, man. Bro, I was watching a clip. I was trying to click pause, but it was a pop-up window came out in front of the pause button that said knock knock, and I'd already clicked it. I was like, wait, hold up a minute now. What just happened? Twitch has this thing where you can do a collaboration, knock knock, you have shared chat and whatnot. It's actually pretty neat. But it popped out in front of the pause button. And I didn't even know which channel I clicked on. At least it was someone we know each other. Like, that's good. Because imagine if it was like some random guy sitting and streaming. It's like some random PoE streamer just tries to collaborate with them. It's like, what the fuck, man? I'm sorry, man. Where can I buy that shirt? Type exclamation mark merch or just go to GazzyTV.com. 6 days to fan, having no problems. Oh, that's good to hear, man. That's perfect, dude. Ding, ding, ding. We get this. We don't need the mushrooms. Mushrooms just gives you the flask, right? We don't care about flask. Not as fun as the dance, but I'll take it. All right. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Thank you, boys. So, One Mana, what are you up to, man? Well, obviously, he's live. He swung by. Of course, he's live. Here, you know what? You know what? I'm going to redeem myself by giving him a shout out here. Go follow One Mana Left. He's a dope creator. You guys should check him out either way. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that was embarrassing. Yeah, flask quality. Yeah, I don't really care about that. So it's fine. That's funny. Fuck's sake. Anyways. I mean, this is exactly what happens every time I level a minion build. It's like we get to the point where it's like, okay, we're walking through the content, but we haven't gotten there yet. Like, we're at the very tail end right now. And once we get to the point where we enable our specters, we're basically going to sit there, we're going to talk shit on stream, have a good time, lean back, sip on some pina colada, and then suddenly we're done with the campaign all of it, like, just randomly. It'll just happen. It's going to be so chill. Leveling with Volgards is insane. Living lightning skills and bad minion jokes. That is my current perspective on it, yes. How you coming? Dude, I wanna watch this clip. How bad was it? Did I just get ding dong ditched? Wait, was it you? Wait. Oh my god. Ding dong ditched. Ooh, a prismatic ring. Do I have an Alcorp? I do. Boom. Life. Yoink. Ay. A drive on some random PvE streamer, you know, the usual. Ding dong ditching. It's the new meta. It's like those prankster YouTubers. You guys seen them? Didn't people stop doing that for a while or calm down when people started getting shot and shit? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? There was it plagued the world. Fucking YouTuber doing the weird ass fucking prankster shots and shit. Like they did prankster videos. And there was someone who got shot. Guy in the mall. Yeah. Like, what the hell, man? One of the pride having a great time in South Korea. True. Dude, I saw a video of a guy. Like, it went so crazy. I watched one of them. They did a they did a prank. They said, oh, they're giving away a fucking phone or whatever. So they gave the phone in the store to this this random person. Oh, maybe I should pay attention. Sorry. And then when the guy who won the phone walked out of the store, the alarms went off, and he got arrested. And I'm like, bro, how is this real? It's so wild, man. All right, I gotta focus this fight. She actually hurts. Holy shit, man. I'd be so... I mean, it's just... It's disgusting, really. Dodge these things. Watch the roll. Stun her, please. Thank you. Burst, 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 burst. Oh my god, that hurt me. Can I get some life back, please? That's the rock when she holds her hand up. No! Okay. Not a word, chat. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear about it. I can't even excuse myself that I wasn't focusing because I was totally locked in on that fight. Oh, it's definitely locked in there. Always easier to be close to the fight, by the way. Then you can dodge those AoEs. Here's some unearthed minions. Watch the curse. So basically, just stay close to her and you'll be fine. Or she just fucking pushes you with her. That happens as well, apparently. Rock throwing. No, that's not the rock throw. That's the curse. That's the roll. And these minions just stop coming. Thank you. A little easier. Okay. I apologize for that. That was a horrible display of noobness. Hope you guys can forgive me. I apologize deeply for that performance. Just pretend that didn't happen. Just so bad, man. I am such a bad player. Holy shit. Oh, God. Right, I'm going to do hardcore solo self-found. No! Johnny Simale, he went to the most extreme in career, made an example out of him. True. It's just wild, man. Unearth is great. Body blocking, the damage output, you fucking name it. You just have to actually just pay attention, though. The game's not free. All right, so we've reached the point where everything's going to die immediately now. Allow me to show you. No, wait. Is it? Yes, it is. It's before Doriani. Wait, I have to go through this place first. Yeah, oh fuck! I have to do the fire first. My bad. Fuck. Fire zone first. Then we get Vol Guards, and everything is easy. The tail end here is a little rough because we get a massive power spike when we go Spectres. Gotta get access. Yeah, the zone is like just there. Just there. We gotta do this guy first. I'm actually stuck behind here. There we go. And we get unearthed minions and everything will be fine. Saving that. This is how important it is to get unearthed minions, by the way. I have 14 of them right now and they will just completely demolish everything here. And when you have contagion on them so they spread, you can just follow up by casting SS Rain and things will just die. At least that's the general play. Now, obviously, I could bother upgrading my gear because I'm still wearing gear that's for level 5 and level 6. So, you know, there's a little bit of that as well. But I did promise I was going to play this a little half-assed and show you that it's possible when you're half-assing. Like, I barely upgraded my gear. Let's see. Well, that one's fine. Level 5, level 6, level 11, level 12, that was actually pretty good. So there's plenty of upgrades I can get. Plenty of upgrades. But the whole point of doing it this way is to show you that even if you half-ass this build, you're gonna be fine. You can still progress. Plus, I'm lazy. I think it's more to do with being lazy than showing you guys it. I'm just lazy. I'm sorry, puss. I'm just lazy. Undead Volguards are not as good, no. Undead Volguards don't have a 340% damage multiplier on the grenades. That's why we don't use them. Otherwise, we would already be running with it. Hey, let's not overextend now. Ooh, I say, and I take a big hit. Fucking priestess, dude. Die. Pick up some more unearthed minions. Oh, it's a beamer in there. Okay. That explains everything. And it's rare. Of course it's rare. Let's try to get out of the sun first. Come here, minions. Come here. Easy peasy. Get my unearthed minions. Maybe we should upgrade our gear. Maybe. By the way, the easiest way to upgrade your gear at this point, if you feel like, hey, I'm getting squishy, I'm getting fucked over, like life, I need resistances and all those things. Gamble. Use your gold. I have 20k gold now. Literally just gamble the gear pieces that you have that sucks dick. Like in my case, it would be maybe not boots, but Amulet's pretty bad. Shield's terrible. My second ring is terrible. I can put sockets into this. I can exalt slam this. I have 2 exalts right now. There's a lot you can do. Yeah, you can buy off the shop as well, but like, I don't want to buy gear. I don't want to do trades. I don't mind buying from the vendors though. That's fine. Vendors fine. On the other side, of course it is. Yeah, but I'm not. The idea is not to buy leveling gear on the markets. I want to show the build extremely bare boned, and I think that maybe we go away from extremely. Just maybe. Maybe I actually sort a little bit of upgrades from the vendors, Gamba, whatever, right? Like you see the damage I'm taking right now. We'll do this. It'll be fine. I can show you how easy it is. Like, basically, most items will be an upgrade for me. We can do that. Yeah, I'm playing a Lich, correct. These loading screens, man. Holy. Jesus Christ.
What do you need? Ah, some pretty.
Okay. You go to Alba. Let's find out. My worst piece. Probably my shield. Helmet is kind of bad. My gloves are pretty bad. The ring. First, we got to check the vendor here. So we check with the one that we can actually see the items on first.
Odds and ends we've
No jewelries. We don't want those. Then we check Oswald. Yeah. And then we check the gear. If there's anything that's worth it here. That's an upgrade. I'll buy that. There we go. I have 11k left. That gave me more life just straight off the bat. That means we now buy just a shield then. So we buy an armor energy shield because that's the easiest for us to equip. That's an upgrade. That could be an upgrade. So we can put an augment on it. Put a regal. Not an upgrade anymore. We'll probably get a better one than that. Not really. So that gave us like 200 more HP or whatever. 108 more HP. That's it. Like a couple of gambas and that's it. So like getting gear to replace some upgrades is very easy. You just have to actually think about doing it. Keep in mind, I've been gambling most of my gold on trying to get the goddamn scepter. I don't know how many pieces I've vendor that could have been used just for the life and whatnot. But that's basically what you want to do. Make sure you loot and sell all the rare items and all those things as well, just for gold so you can keep gambling. Feel bad on fire rest though versus a boss that's gonna do a shitload of fire damage to me. See how that goes. If I find an upgrade, I'm gonna be mad. Skeletal sniper. We can play around with the skeletal sniper build, but it's like having 50, 60, or 80 minions is... It is quite interesting. But as you can see, just the life, like I don't have the rest, right? Just that extra life I gained, it's a massive difference in terms of my survivability. And all I did was gamble. I bought one belt and I gambled a shield with a little bit more life than what I have. That's all I did. It's literally, I did nothing. And my defenses went up drastically. It really isn't much harder than that.
This is proof of that.
Emerge. Do, 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 do. Easy peasy. Probably wouldn't have died to the ugly lady.
Is my power to wield.
If we had that life as well, for that matter. Crossbow Lich build, the one we saw on GGG, from GGG's Spill of the Week thing. That was really cool. All right, you guys ready for this? This is the last thing you'll do on this leveling. And then you go Spectres from there.
This fellow has been here far too long.
This is it. We just have to kill this guy. Yeah, that bloody hurts. Yeah. That's it.
I'm sure Cope will love to see.
Not bad.
Val engineered
Now we go Spectres.
pieces to a mate. These
Now we go
I
Spectors.
can make out symbols for blood and offering. Wait, no. It's not a blood offering, it's someone of Val blood. Perhaps if I...
Easy peasy.
It worked?
There we go.
Now this is truly something! The apex! It's opening! Goodness me!
There we go. Spectre list YouTube yet? No, I think Kiki's just uploaded the filter video.
I can't believe it!
Need a guide? Don't drink the water.
Then we go through the gateway. We run downstairs. And now, boys, now we go Spectres. I'm gonna have, the only gear I'm gonna give a shit about is getting myself some defense and spirit, and we're just gonna run a bunch of Spectres. And everything will just die. So if we go to the build guide, and I check the skills from now Act 4. No, yeah, Act 4. We run multi-shot, feeding, frenzy, rapid attacks. It's gonna look like this. We have one. We have multi-shot and feeding frenzy. And once we get level 4 supports, that'll go up.
There they are!
That's a blood zealot, Viper Legionnaire. We're looking for one that looks like that has no weapon in his hand. No weapon in his hand. and that shoots grenades. That's the only thing we give a shit about. There's none here. We're looking for a grenade thrower. That's a big rare. Maybe he drops a sacrificial heart. That'd be nice to get that in the start. That's a legionnaire who just hooked me. Motherfucker.
None can oppose me.
Galley Zealots. Galley Zealots. I'm looking for a Volguard. Where you at, boys? Come here. Any Volguards here? I don't see no Volguard. There's some Volguards. Maybe those... No, those Excoriator. That guy has an bow, right? So that's not him. He had a bow and the other guy had a melee weapon. So that's not them. Is it the 55 or 50 spirit? I keep forgetting. No, this is for leveling. We don't get access to ants till the interlude. This is just for leveling. Sacrificial art. Oh, nice. Actually got one.
Heartland mine, to be sure.
That's it. That's the guy. You see that? He throws grenades. That's the one. There we go. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Put these in. I can't because of dexterity, but that's fine because I'm going to do this. And then we're going to cut these down to 0 for now. I'm going to bring these up to 4. Take that away. And now, well, I can make them red because I have a cosmetics as specters, Volguards here. And then resummon them so they're nice and red. All right, get ready, boys. It's a little different playstyle now. Now, if you check the guide, I no longer need Essence Drain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop... I'll still keep the spare because I'm playing a Lich. We can put a support gem on Pain Offering for Dance Macabre. We take away Essence Drain. We take away Contagion. We keep Unearth. We don't need these anymore. We can keep Unearth. Keep the spare. And this is it. I forgot to put Meat Shield back on those guys, actually. I need 74 intelligence. I can't level my gem up right now. But this is now... There we go. This is it. Now my Unearth is only there to be meat shields for my Volguards to do all the damage. Only thing I care about right now is just personal defenses, because my minions are going to shit on everything, as you can see. And we'll be taking this node for AoE effects as well, so they can overlap their explosions better. And the Unearthed minions are only there for defensive purposes now. Now we are going to want to have a Voltaic Mark, though. Very important. And I'd like to have a few other things like sacrificial lamb and whatnot, which we have right here. So we were going to want to set this up. Deck points. Yeah, it's super nice. Like, they do such ridiculous amounts of damage. Like, I'm still kind of squishy. When we see this, they stun almost immediately. They armor break themselves. I do tons of damage with them. I'm still a bit squishy, but we'll see. The survivability on them, they have 2.3k life right now, so they should be more than fine in surviving. And then we have Unearth as meat shields in the front line. I want to get to the boss so you guys can see the damage output on the boss as well. Think Ant mini build is easier in FPS with this league and bad performance? Yes. yes, the Ants have way better performance. Way better. But like, this is basically the leveling. At this point, you run with Volgards till you're done with the campaign, and you won't have an issue. All you have to think about now is your personal defenses.
Halt! Your rampage ends here.
All right,
Don't worry.
here we go. I might still have 3 here, actually. Can I get another one? No.
Which one of you
So now I'll be setting up to get these support gems instead. I need a shock bot if I can squeeze one in, for example, but I need a little bit more intelligence for that. But I'll be setting that up. Following your build at albeit a slower pace, but I didn't know PoE 2 could be this cozy. If you do things, if you play the build properly, it gets very, very nice.
Anyway.
I will not relent. You will fall before us. You are nothing but a locust.
It is so fucking comfy to play this, dude. My defenses are so bad.
You are nothing but a locust. Feel Arakali sting.
No. Ah! I don't think I've ever fought this boss with this angle. It's a bit weird. But yeah, you gotta dodge you have to dodge the effects. If you don't dodge them, you're going to die. Especially the last one. Oh my god. I got hit by that one. Oh yeah, by the way, visual clarity doesn't exist.
Sharpens the mind.
There is no visual clarity.
Feel Arakali sting.
We even killed my specters. Oh, come on.
Feel Arakali sting.
I didn't mean to start sprinting there, man. You killed my fucking minions, man. There we go.
Pain sharpens the mind.
The damage is so stupid. Level 42 and a 43. I'm actually under leveled. Okay. And pay attention to that. But I mean, you see how comfy it is. You just have to dodge the things to actually play the game. I should probably just get my actual upgrades though, for the sake of survivability. But that's about it. What's the new build? I'm just going through the leveling build in a very bare bone structure. More damage. Very, very bare bone right now. And we're going to be using our gold to actually get some upgrades. I can still wear in gear for like fucking level 5. Mac 1. Frozen mandibles? Yeah. Frozen mandibles, I have the guides for them. That's not the issue. I'm just going through the leveling guide, and I don't have frozen mandibles in the leveling guide. That's something you'll be adding later. It's actually more comfortable to continue the Volgards till you're done with the campaign and then switch to the frozen mandibles after that. The cocaine ends. But you can see the difference it makes when we went from the Skelly Archers into Spectres. And that's just because Spectres are so ridiculously strong right now. That's about it. I mean, we'll go through the entire campaign with it. I think I'm going to actually, well, not think, I am going to put some proper defenses on this character by gambling up some gear. Make sure we get some items to get a bit more HP so we stop dying to stupid shit like this. I feel like I've done it as bare bone as I could. I've used 0 sockets. I barely upgraded my gear throughout the act, and we've been walking through it for the most part. The only issue we had was the Apex of Filth. No, I can't see it. It's Act 3? No? Okay, whatever. Apex of Filth boss and then this boss has been like the two only locations where we were dying. And that's after having basically next to 0 upgrades on the character. Frozen Ant is not disabled now. What we need is Volgards using ants as mounts. That would be pretty dope, yeah. That would actually be pretty fucking dope. Either way, that's the plan at least. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a break and be back tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to put some defensive gear on this. And then we're going to continue from there. That is the current plan of it. And we'll continue this entire campaign playthrough with this character. At least if you got to the Volgars, you got to see them in action. I'm going to make sure we get the defenses sorted as we move forward. Because now from Act 3 and forward, your defenses will matter. You actually have to think about them. Before that, you can just walk through it. It's kind of whatever. You don't really need to worry at all. But from here, we need to get some resistances. You need to get some HP to make it comfortable. Otherwise, you're going to have these moments I have been having on the Apex of Filth boss, as well as the Napuazzi, or the fucking phrases. That's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You can type this more build, check out the build guide and leveling guide. I'll be continuing this playthrough tomorrow. And this is a break for the video, and I'll continue it tomorrow. Where's my specters? There they are. We got some support gems. So what we can do now is we realize that I don't have anything on my despair, and I have brutality, rapid attacks on my on Earth. We can double check here. Rapid attacks, minion pact, feeding frenzy on Earth. So we can do minion pacts, and we have a rapid attacks on Earth. Says rapid attacks 2. Do I have a rapid attacks 2? I don't think so. The other one is feeding frenzy. I don't have a smaller jeweler, do I? No. And on Despair Curse, or our curses rather, we are going to be looking at Heightened Curse, Focus Curse, and Duration. We don't have any of those prepped at the moment. What we could do is put some Meat Shield onto our Skeletal Warrior. But in this case, we want to have Sacrificial Lamb most importantly. So we take the support gem and we take Sacrificial Lamb. What Sacrificial Lamb is doing doesn't matter if it's level 1 or higher. What it does is that it makes that when I cast my Pain Offering, it will always go on that unit. This will matter when we have other skeletons. So we're going to put this in and then forget about it. That means my Pain Offering will now only hit my Skeletal Warriors. So when I have a Skeletal Storm Mage later to apply Shock, which makes everything take more damage, my Pain Offering is not going to kill that unit. That's the plan right there. Pain Offering, get more Unearthed minions. As you can see, my specters are basically covered by the army of Unearthed minions that I have on the field. And that's basically their purpose. Outside of that, the explosions from the Volgard's grenades will just be dealing with everything. And our next goal is just get ourselves tankier, because the minions will deal with everything, single target included. There's a pair of gauntlets. Let's see. No life. We don't care about that then. One step at a time. So you will notice a massive difference in terms of damage output compared to what we had. What we had before. This is a sacrificial dagger. You are gonna need a sacrificial heart, which you get from the big golem-like units in this area and the previous area. Stab the heart. Boom, we get 2 skill points for this. Then we go back to the guide and we can see what are we speccing in this. To the start. We've done this. Can I click on this? Yeah. We've done this as well. So we can take this node because we're playing Volgards, and they do get bonuses from area of effect from their grenades. So that's perfectly fine to play with. And if we continue moving, it's now telling us to go for this node, which means I'll go up here with intelligence because we need that for leveling up our gem. I have gems ready to go, which in this case, I could use an artificer orb to create a socket here. And we have an intelligence rune that I can put right there which would hopefully allow me to do this next level. So that's another one of those examples where utilizing the runes to help you with attributes or resistances is very, very effective. But our tree is going to give us 5, 10 jewel socket, 15 intelligence as we travel up to the next node. There's a lot of options you can do. Basically, when it comes to rest and attributes, you will be using the rune system for this, and this is what I mentioned earlier when we were doing the earlier acts, where the salvaging of socketed items gives you artificer orb shards to get more of those. So if you find a new upgrade, you're not going to be blocked by being able to add a new rune to that to help you with these specific stats such as resistances or attributes depending on what runes you have available. So there's a little bit about a little bit of a balance act of how to approach that level of gearing. So my life is a bit low right now. My fire res is non-existent. So there's quite a few upgrades that we need to look into. But up until the end of Act 3, it's been kind of fine to play without even thinking about these stats. But at this point, we have to think about them, which is why you see me dropping low in HP every now and then, which is why we saw me dying on the ugly lady fight, as well as the I forgot which boss it was I died on. It was a skill issue, not Ghazzy though. Best leveling uniques, Enfolding Dawn. I mean, the guide covers leveling uniques as well. Carrying Call, Trench Timber, Bones of Fool, Gold Rim, and Enfolding Dawn. Like, the guide covers this in detail as well. It also goes through the campaign buffs of what you can take in general for what you want to go for. Most of those are preferential decisions, so you got to keep that in mind. Most of those are preferential, to be fair. I want to point that out because a lot of people are asking, but ultimately it's very preferential. So my life is going to be what's going to hurt me the most in terms of defense here, and after that it's actually lightning res, which we do have. So in this case, we're going to level up, and since we are using Unearth to keep ourselves safe, we're going to use that one, and we're going to level up the Pain Offering, because we're using that more often than anything. And you'll see how easy this is going to be, even though we don't have fire res. So if anything shoots fire damage at us, like that one, it's going to be a little sketchy. And this is a result of us neglecting a gearing, essentially. Level up. Again, we take intelligence. We need that badly. You can take that for selling. Abysses are very, very good for gearing in general. And XP. Unearth too good to not use on Lich. Unearth is too good to not be used on any minion build right now. They provide such a nice layer of defense. Like, the projectiles that goes through them is just things that will hurt me. Outside of that, my minions are, myself and my minions are basically safe from harm's way as a result of them. So there's an abyssal depth. We could go in there and pick it up. We could do that. So let's just dive in. I skipped the last one I did. I wanted to just progress faster. Abyssal depths are really good because you can get some desecrate stuff, but you also get a lot of loot in terms of items, but also currency orbs. So they are good to do, and the build is able to handle them very easily as well. Just save these gems somewhere. Yeah, visual clarity gets down the drain for sure. There's a ruby ring, and we did need fire rust, right? So we have an alch orb. So we'll take that on the ruby ring, and we see we got dexterity, nothing else. Yeah, no, that's a vendor item. That's not an upgrade for us. We'll take it from there. Blasting, cold rest rune. We don't need that. At least not for now. Maybe when we replace some gear pieces, we'll have a better state of using. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, abyssal echoes. That's actually money. Good money. Actually, I think that's a lot of money right now, isn't it? Like 60? 63 eggs. Nice, nice, nice. It's a Topaz ring. Again, we're looking for upgrades. So if you find something with life and an extra resistance roll or even attributes, they'll definitely be interesting to look at. Even blue items, especially as we're at a point where we have dropped so many regal orbs that even blue items would be good for us to pick up and play with. So here's a mail. We don't want to use that though. Save that on the side. And the same thing goes for essences when it comes to upgrading. I've saved some essences here. This is accuracy. That's useless. We had a fire res essence that we used the other day, for example, on one of our items. Then we put that on here. I don't remember where we put it. We tried Undying, Hate Timeless. I've tried some of them, yeah. They look pretty cool. It's hard to determine whether we're going to use something like that or not, simply because of the fact that there's no calculator for us to track them. So we just have to equip them to check them, which is really annoying. I should probably make room in my inventory. So if this happens here, just try to keep your back safe. If you know you're under geared, which I am right now. Just clear them off. Go for the next pack. I know we don't have fire res and that guy deals fire damage. Another corpse to find, certainly. There's a ground keep igniting. That is the grenades for my Spectre. It's the Spectre that's doing that. So in this case, I could loot these things and I could go vendor them. My inventory is kind of full. See if we get minions in this one. We didn't. We're running out of space right now. So what you could do, since we are looking for gold, is we can then port back to the campment. And I'll make some room in my inventory. I'm trying to keep everything that I'm getting in this character in my inventory rather than in my stash, because I'm playing on softcore at the moment where I have all my stuff from my main characters. So we sell these items since they were useless for us. Here's the support gem. We can talk to, I think it's Oswald with the relic. I forgot who wants this. I thought it was Oswald. Screw the shards. We now have a lesser jeweler, so we can put that on our unearth. And then we're able to go check our unearth setup, which is saying feeding frenzy. Great. Okay, then we do this and this. Can't get the next one. We'll use this. Here's some shards. We'll save that because I'm not going to use it. We can dump these. We don't need these anymore. And then again, every time we're in town, always check the vendors in case there's an upgrade for us. Because again, we're looking for fire rust, right? Which is a high priority. Here's the level of mini skills with extra armor. There's no resistance here. I can take this one and then I can regal or use an essence on it. So that is a potential upgrade straight off the bat as well. Also something to keep in mind to always do. So in this case, I have armor on it. I can equip it. Do we have an essence? This is lightning damage. This is accuracy. So none of those would be good. So in this case, I'll just regal this item. And we got mana. So this one's not great, but it gets us some armor, which is nice defense. So if you want to, you can exalt slam this and pray you get some rest or attributes. Now we got some life. Now it's definitely an upgrade compared to what I'm running already. Do again, that's not great. Go again. Okay, this was terrible, but it is an upgrade. If I do this, however, I just have enough dexterity, intelligence, because we recently spec'd attributes here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to equip it. This allows us to sell that one. And then we move on. I thought it was Oswald. Oh, you just vendor them. I thought it was a quest. Okay, that's good. Thank you, chat. Chat reminded me to just vendor them because I never picked them up normally. All right, so I'll just do this again. We picked up the rare items. Playing Soul Alpha. Well, I'm simulating Soul Alpha at the moment. Can be exchanged with Oswald's cigarette encampment. Okay, literally says if you open your eyes, talk to the hooded one to identify your items. And then I go here, so I like to have some wisdom scrolls with me. Now we have 12k gold. We talk to Oswald. We sell our items. We sell this, 1500 gold. Oh, I had a unique dowsing charm as well. It's a little bit more money right there. Skill gem. You can get our despair upgraded. And then we continue progressing. So basically, we just did a little vendor run because my inventory is full. We sell the stuff. We check the vendors for upgrades. And we did indeed get a little bit of upgrade. Now, my fire arrest is completely screwed over at this point, and we need to actually pay attention to this a lot. If there's fire damages, we have to pay attention to it. On the other hand, we got a little bit more HP already. So these are now my progression, and my focus right now from where we're at is going to be entirely about just getting my resistances up and my life up. His damage is going to be very, very simple with this. The minions are dealing with everything we need them to do. We just have to have a lot of respect for fire damage sources. This one's tanky. Holy. Very tanky. Keep the curse up. Get the pain offering. Use your life flat. Holy shit, this guy's tanky. Get those unearthed minions out. And basically just try to stay away from harm's way here. It's a bit hard to see that projectile. Mana moves void. Alright, well, we got good loot out of it. Unique belt for money, putrefaction, skill gem, knight armor, 710. Yeah. Got a life flask, which we can use. Transmutation and augment, and then re-equip that one instead. Just definitely an upgrade. Click and return to surface, and we keep going. So this is why the abyssal depths are so valuable. There's so much loot from them. Yeah, I've never seen that combination, so it's like whatever, it's fine. A lot of strength and resistances, but we would lose some HP. But strength also gives life. We know that every 1 point of strength gives us 2 HP. So this belt has more life than our current belt. But we get lightning rest and strength, right? On the other hand, it's cold resistance, which we're very good on, and lightning rest we're not good on. So I'll keep the belt that I have. Otherwise, that could have been an upgrade. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. That's a rare. I do like that. Easy peasy. So again, same problem as before. We only have fire rest being problematic for us right now. Lightning is pretty mediocre, but it's kind of fine. You don't have to cap your rest. You just want to have some of it so you don't get instigated with it. The rest of your defense will basically be just pure life from here. So that's the goals, and we're going to collect as much gold as possible simply because gold is going to let us gamble for more loot. So we choose we pick our worst item and then go from there. Now, as you guys might have noticed, a lot of what we've done gear-wise has been to spend all of our money gambling scepters. Granted, we were very unlucky with it. But you can also do the gearing that I'm doing right now much sooner. I wanted to push it to the point where I am now desperately in need of defense upgrades, and that's when we did it. I will say though, Infernalist leveling is slightly smoother. Is you a guide? There already is a guide for this. I'm literally playing the guide. I just stand in the black smoke. I didn't even see one. I don't want to get freebies, guys. The whole point of this is to show people a playthrough, and it's good that I'm getting unlucky. Because right now I've had really bad gear, which is good. This means it shows people how the leveling would go, even if you don't have everything you want. And I think that's perfect. Because I've been extremely unlucky with this, especially with the Rattling Scepter. So I think I spent a little bit too much gold trying to chase down a weapon. I could have spent that gold on upgrading these things. I also deliberately chose to get rid of my runes to show without the push of that. But it also shows now that if I saved my fire resistance runes, I could have used my artificer orbs on these items and gotten some actual fire res now, which would have helped a lot. We don't need to level those. And this is the end of Act 3. Who has a little bit of fire damage, so we want to stay away from that.
Sacrifice is the only path to survival.
I like to stay close to the boss and go around him, personally. Stay away from the beams. But as you can see, the damage output here is really, really good. Want to be a little careful. He's going to transition. That beam right there is a bit hard to see, I guess. I like to start these little traps when he transitions, because they will go away when the next phase starts. You can see that his armor is fully broken. That is because of this splintering force. That would go faster if you have voltaic mark. That's why voltaic mark skill is not super mandatory. Expect using the grenade throwing Volgards. This guy, stay around him. Stay on his ass. Just stay on his ass. And then when he does the AoE skills, basically get the hell out of them. And as you can see, the damage is very respectable for having absolute trash gear. Especially my amulets. Stay away from that. That's the butt laser. He can be dead before he does the other attacks, isn't he? Yeah, I mean... He has a bunch of other attacks that you have to like step in, step out of, and one that he flies around and you have to like just kite it around the circle, and when he stops, it's going to slam down in a big AoE, just roll out of it. That's what he's supposed to do, but... We're leveling with Volgards in trash gear, which is enough for him to die before he does that, apparently. So there's that. Alright, so we are done with Act 3. So whilst we wait for him to yap, we are here. So let's go through the Act 4 notes. So Act 3 is done. At the beginning of Act 4, if you haven't done, you should swap to over to using Volgard, which we have. We checked that. Requires continuous skill gem setup. We're aware. We've done that. Adding more Volgards as the spirit increases, but we also want to make sure we get that Storm Mage for the shock. And when you reach the interlude, you need to complete the third interlude first, because the Lithara, the Wayward Spear, gets a spirit. So now we know we're going to do the Act 4, and then we're going to move into the third interlude first, because we get spirit from there. So now that we know that, nothing else is really changing. However, I'm going to give you some small tips and tricks. First and foremost, get me the hell out of here. You identify. Great. Alva. We can now gamble here at Alva. Yeah, stop yapping. I'm busy. Right. So, buy, sell. Sell these things. Look for upgrades. Again, always use the vendors to check for upgrades. Was that spirit? Ooh. How far away in Dex am I? Too far away. Never mind. So we're not going to care. Could have been, would have been, should have been again, though, but whatever. Ooh, look at that belt. 62 life with some cold rest. We have lightning rest strength, so we could buy this and then regal it. I feel kind of happy with my current belt, so we're not going to do that. And then we're looking for... That's some chaos rest. But boots, you always want... you always want movement speed on. Checking the weapon. No rattling. Oh, there's an amulet. Never mind. They're all trash. Sell this. That means we go back to Alva, and now we can determine what is our worst items. Our amulet gives us a little cold rest. We're fine on cold rest. Everything else is actually bad on this amulet, so we could go there. Our gloves is only 21 HP. Our boots is kind of nothing, but it's still a little rest with movement speed. Our shield is terrible. It's only life, which is not too bad. Chest is by gambling for level minions or spirit amulets or trying to get a spirit chest piece, like those are very specific ones, whereas a shield, for example, I can just have a life roll, but most importantly more rest would help, but even the increased chance to block would be very beneficial. So in this case, I'll look at my rings. This is a bit of strength, little life, and 10 all rest. It's one of those. It's bad, but it's not terrible. This, however, is kind of bad, but it does give us intelligence, which we're working on. The reason I'm not looking at helmet is because we recently already upgraded this, and this one gives us a tiny bit of life. Some armor is okay, but mostly it's just level of minions, but we're not going to try to chase down level of minions. So with that information, I'm going to start with an amulet because I'm fine on the resistances. So if I get any other res, life, level of minions, or spirit, that would already be an upgrade. And we have a grand total 25k. So I'll buy 2 of these. And you can see that all of this sucks. I could regal this one because we have so many regal orbs. And it's still terrible. And amulets are very expensive. We could try to do an augment in this. No, regal, there's no shot. All right, we sell those. So because of this, I'm going to try to get something else. In my case, can we afford a shield? We can. Armor energy shield or pure energy shield. I'd rather have armor energy shield because that is a shield that can block. The energy shield one doesn't have blocks. I want the armor energy shield in this case. We get 1. This one has a tiny bit of rest and a little bit of life. So I lose HP, but I gain a lot of lightning rest. I'll be happy to use this one personally. So I'll take this one, drop my HP a little bit, and then we move on. So that's kind of like how I'm determining my upgrades.
One piece of an